Hello and happy
Hey.
Friday.
It's Whitney and Mike Fridays. Whitney and Mike Fridays.
And
All
today
right.
we have such a fun topic because last night was Jersey Day, which is Thursday, but Jersey Shore had its premiere last night. We watched it. I watched the whole thing. Mike didn't stay up for the whole thing.
Wait, I thought we were going to talk about the threesome with Cardi B, Rihanna, and Chrissy Teigen.
I already talked
Okay,
about
go on,
that.
sorry.
Get
No, I'm
off.
kidding,
I
I'm
know
kidding.
that that's like your
I
priority
know,
today, but
biggest
like,
news of the day. Biggest news of the day.
Move on.
All right, no, Jersey Shore, huge news. We both watched it. I have a lot of opinions about what happened, but I'm going to let Whitney ask the questions, bring up the topics, and we'll go over them together.
I was so pumped for this. Like,
So was I.
I didn't realize that it was a 2-hour premiere. My ass stayed up until past 10 watching this.
Well,
like, that's how devoted I was.
And my devotion, I should have been on this show. I'm not from Jersey Shore. I'm from Orange County, but it's very similar.
They should make an Orange County one.
Well, yeah,
guess like
yeah.
Like a
Maybe
Real
Inland Empire.
Housewives.
Yeah,
pretty much,
yeah,
right?
yeah. What they do, we do every weekend. So it's,
Yeah.
you're right. But anyways, I should have been on that show.
Yes.
I chose a different show.
Yeah. So highlights, obviously, Sammy Sweetheart, not
Right.
here this
Didn't
season.
show.
Did not show.
Well, she kind of showed.
Yeah, she kind of showed in, I guess, like a freakier in multiple ways. Different little versions. So if you didn't see, she showed up as a sex doll because if she can't be there in real life, why not make her a sex doll, huh?
Okay, let's stay on that picture for a second. Let's talk about this
Yes.
doll. First
Yes.
of all, and I don't want to downplay it up front, but I will say, it looks nothing like Sammy. That's
It
number
does-
one.
I mean, the
Sammy
hair, yeah.
is smoking hot. And if they were gonna use a doll, if it would have been more like Sammy, I would have been more excited. But
The proportions are a little off.
but
too,
here, okay, but this is what I got out of that segment.
Okay.
Let's talk about the sex doll in a minute, but let me go to B first. The sex doll itself isn't one of those like cheap bachelorette party,
hell no.
bachelor party sex dolls where it's just
No.
like,
This
you know,
thing-
one of those. It is a like expensive computer sex doll that actually talks.
Yeah, so I don't really know how it works. It almost looked like they had something attached to her clothes because they kept touching like right around her shoulder blade or her collarbone, but it was like it talked like her. It actually had her voice somehow implanted in it or like on a piece of clothing or something. So like
Okay.
they had stuff that she said from past episodes. Every time they wanted to hear her, they just click. And it was like, stop,
Wait a minute,
Robbie,
wait.
stop.
So the sex doll, the type of doll it is so lifelike. I mean, that one right there looks like a real person. Maybe the face a little bit
Kinda
here.
creepy, but yeah.
Well, no, but from here down,
Yeah.
it looks like an actual person. And so then you can also somehow attach, even if it's attached, or upload a voice of a woman into the actual doll. So, and I just want to make sure, clarify. So if I decided that, well, maybe I shouldn't say me, but if somebody like me decided to upload their ex-girlfriend's voice into a doll, even if they were with somebody new, which Ronnie in this case, because the whole reason
Yeah.
this was a thing is because Ronnie and Sam were together and she wouldn't come, and so they were having discussions with her
Yeah.
about Ronnie, or Ronnie was interacting with the fake Sammy, right?
Which was
so I
super
can have
creepy.
a doll. Sorry, not I again. Somebody like me can have a
Christina's
doll
gonna kill
with
you.
with the voice of their ex-girlfriend in the doll.
Yeah, but the thing is-
to talk to you.
But you have to remember
Really?
that Pauly D was the one that seemed to like get this all together. He was the one that brought the doll into the house. Everybody seemed super surprised, especially Ronnie. But like as Ronnie kept drinking, he like was starting to like grope the doll.
Well,
and
Whitney,
he has
the
a pregnant.
doll.
He
the-
has a pregnant
The
girlfriend at
doll
home.
is for groping. That's
I know.
what the
but
doll's for.
How creepy! It's your
What do you bring us?
ex-girlfriend.
You're gonna bring a sex doll in the house and let it sit on the couch, and you're not
but
gonna have a
like,
discussion about
how pissed-
religion with it. You're supposed to rub it.
Okay, but not Ronnie. Ronnie has another girl that he got
Ron-
pregnant that's at home.
No, but first of all, this is a piece of plastic, okay?
I don't think
Second,
it's plastic. It's very
whatever
rubbery.
it is, rubbery, skinny, plasticky. It's not really Sammy, and he has a new girlfriend, baby mama, that he's with.
weird.
But if you grope the doll, is that cheating?
It's
not cheating.
It's not cheating,
It's
but
a
it's
piece of plastic.
super weird. Like if he ended up, getting something in particular out and sticking it somewhere, I would say that's
Are we allowed to
cheating.
say that on
But he
TV?
didn't do that. So he did not
Wait a
do
minute.
that.
Well, we don't know if he did that.
Well-
what if Pauly D did that? Okay, the reason I'm glad you brought up Pauly D. So Pauly D remember, makes like $12 million a year. He's one of the wealthiest
he's
people on this show
so-
because
yeah.
his DJing, they make so much money. So Pauly D can afford one of these dolls
Oh, yeah, of
to
course.
bring to the house because they're actually really expensive.
Well, funny enough, though, they are so expensive. But Mike, I think you could afford one too. Let's just play a game here.
Okay.
How much do you think one of these dolls costs? Just lifelike, just as is. No added voice, no nothing,
Okay.
just as is.
Okay. No voice, no self-changing, moving parts.
Nothing.
All of that, just the way it sits.
Yes.
$1,200.
All right, well, you're not that far off.
I would say 5,000 if it can move
It doesn't
with
move.
the because. And I don't know why I know so much about this because I don't actually own one of these.
I didn't know this was
But
gonna
there's
be-
actually a VR thing where like the porno companies, you put it over your head, and
What are
what
you-
you're watching actually simulates with the sex doll, so you can actually see and hear and interact
Okay,
with
okay.
the actual doll.
What are you
So if you did all
watching
that,
at
I think it's like $5,000. I think
What
there's.
are you watching at home? Like, this is a little disturbing that you know so
This
much
is
about this.
Netflix.
Netflix?
I'm boring at home.
Oh
It's
my
Netflix. It's
goodness,
Netflix
okay.
documentaries. It's Netflix documentaries.
All right, so let me get to this. So this
Okay.
doll in particular, let's show her again, the Sammy Sweetheart doll, is actually on sale right now, people.
Is it?
You can get this
What is
Sammy
it?
Sweetheart replica for $1,484.
Oh, blue light special.
I wasn't that far. Wait a minute. Is that one different?
No, it's the same doll, just wearing different clothes.
Oh, okay.
But originally it was $1,684. So $1,684.
I wasn't that far
It's
off.
reduced down. What is that? $2,000.
Can we go back and look at the white one again? All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
kidding.
her.
I actually had something to say about it.
Now,
I know it's probably not the first thing everyone's seeing in this photograph, but the one thing that throws me off about this is I don't like the heavy gold chain in the middle. Is that like a
you
thing?
can get her in any style.
I'm just
you
saying,
want.
like, my eye goes right to the gold, like sailor's
I
chain
like-
with like a. It's like it looks like a navy insignia.
I actually
like
really.
on
I'm
her,
going
like
to
a-
Mexico
on her
in
chest.
2 weeks. I kind of want that.
The navy, like
I like it.
like hook that's hanging out. It's a little.
Okay,
much.
but let's be real. You're gonna take it off if you owned this.
Okay,
doll.
I have
It's
a
not
que-
gonna like sit there.
Does
you
this
know.
doll? I have a question to
Yes,
answer
please.
your
I
question.
have so many answers for you.
doll move out of the position it is in these photographs?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
How flexible are the dolls? The skin is extremely flexible and will
Okay.
sustain almost any reasonable positions. There
Wow.
are some positions which are more stressful for the doll. Overstraining
Yeah,
the
I'm
doll
sure.
can result in a break. You know what I found funny? This is
Was that a question, or you're just going to tell me the answer?
no, I'm going to tell you. It was
Okay,
a
go ahead.
statement. I might have said it in a question. I'm
Okay,
getting really
go ahead.
excited here. So, if you guys watch Jersey Shore, Snooki made this doll seem so heavy. Like, you would have thought it was like 300 pounds. Did you see she was like trying to pick it up
Oh,
off
right,
the
I did see that.
couch,
I did
she's
see that.
kicking it. She's like going nuts.
I know why.
Why?
Because my guess, and we're doing a question and answers, but just statements here, because I had this question. My guess is it's actually the weight of an actual person.
Okay, so I thought so too.
Because lifting a person is heavy. So this is, let's say it's 30-pound doll, probably.
You're going to be shocked. It is only 70 pounds. So, Snooki, get in that weight room because that's pathetic.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So it's half the weight of what.
I got
probably
all
some-
kinds of statistics. I
Okay,
don't know what I
ask
can
me.
say on this. Like, I have some
if we have
dirty
any, I don't know if we have any.
statistics.
I don't know if we have any rules. I don't know
Is
if we
this
have
the
any.
Wild
rules.
West? Oh, I just hope my dad's not watching. Please don't kill me.
Oh, your dad's
Okay.
definitely watching. Go
Bust
ahead.
size.
Bust. What was that? Bust size?
Yeah, not cup, just like bust. Do you know the difference?
So like when I say 34C, the bust is the 34.
Yeah, so this is
That's gonna be either 32 or 34. She's pretty thin.
it's 36 all around.
Oh.
36.
Those are at least
Those
D.
are
Those are D.
definitely Ds.
Those are D's. Yeah.
I already said the weight.
Okay.
Okay, what about the vagina hole? How many
Whoa,
inches
that
do
I
you
don't think we can say that.
I mean,
We
I
just
was
crossed the
told-
line.
I was told
We
this is
crossed
the Wild
the
West.
line.
Do
We
what
crossed
I
the
want.
It's a
line.
technical term. It's not
I
slang.
Whoa.
didn't say any dirty words.
It's a technical term. You're good.
Lonnie, I'm gonna go with the lawyer on this.
It's a medical
Yes!
term, people.
Wow.
And
Okay.
everyone who's my relative, please stop watching.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to answer this anyways. I would
Oh.
say that I would say. Okay, I will.
Okay.
Probably normal. Let's
Okay.
not. We don't need to know the circumference and the centimeters.
Because I have
I'm guessing
all
that it looks
kinds-
normal.
I
They're
have
molded after
all
real.
kinds of whole details, people.
I
All
don't think
kinds.
we can go whole. I don't think we can
Moving
go
on.
whole details. I
Okay.
think that it's probably. I think it's probably normal. I thought you were going to go somewhere else on that, by the way.
No.
Some of these dolls, this we can
I
say
mean-
it's definitely medical. Some of the dolls self-lubricate. So
I
there's
might
some
have-
whole thing where like that, because I think probably in the sex doll world, that's that, and the maneuvering and the positions is probably what makes it cost a lot more money.
I have.
Anyways, ask me more
I
questions.
have
Let's go
care
through
and
these.
maintenance. How would you clean your doll if you were to have one? This is very
Wait, did you say
hypothetical.
hair and maintenance?
How would what? No, I said care and maintenance. I have all the instructions.
Shaved.
How? Oh my god. Okay.
I don't understand hair and maintenance. That makes no sense.
Care.
Oh,
Care and maintenance.
oh, that's why you're asking me about cleaning it. Okay. Yeah, again, the $1,200 version, probably you have to put in the dishwasher or something. But I would say
can't fit
if
it
you're
in the
gonna buy
dishwasher.
this, if you're gonna actually spend it, then I would say it should clean itself.
Oh, it does not.
It should
so
just,
good
there should
thing,
be a, like,
Good thing that I'm reading the instructions
Turn it
because
in.
yours would be so gross and dirty. No, no.
and then you just pull it out, you
I'm
know,
very surprised though because
it dries off and then it's over.
all that it says is that warm water and antibacterial soap. That does not seem clean enough for me.
So take a shower with it after.
I guess.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
with
that's
that.
that's a reasonable thing.
That's pretty normal human behavior, actually. The
Um,
problem is that if it's 70 pounds, it can't stand by itself in the shower. That would be annoying. But I have a pretty big shower with like a bench, so you could just set her down.
well, funny enough, it does float. That's a good question, Matt.
Oh, yeah,
We
the-
found out yesterday.
yeah. Okay. Wait. That was the craziest part. Okay. I want to talk about this. So they, at a point, decide they're going to throw Sammy the sex doll in the pool to kill it because it's annoying them.
Yes, not everybody, just the
Snooki and
girls,
JWoww,
yeah.
or
Well,
Deanna.
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 It's Deanna. dude.
Deanna.
We're-
But that's okay. It doesn't
We're
matter.
talking about the Jersey Shore. You don't know their names.
It's Deanna. It's not Dina.
It's Dina.
It's definitely Dina. I don't. What are you talking about? God.
Well, she
It's
spelled
JWoww.
it.
It's JWoww. Like JWoww. No, it's JWoww.
Okay, well,
Dina
Dina
and
is my
Snooki.
least favorite,
Okay.
so forgive me for forgetting.
Well, she's like, you know what? Glad you said that. She's like the star of this episode.
This episode,
She is
all over
way
it,
out
yeah.
there and interesting. Anyways, they throw this doll in the pool at the Miami house to kill it because Sammy talking is bothering them, and all the guys
Yes.
are groping it, and it's getting
weird.
But the crazy part was, if you didn't see this, the doll actually keeps talking underwater. Like it's so
It's like-
hard to shut down.
It's submerged
Which-
upside down, face down in the water, but it's still talking, and it's like very like you could tell that it's breaking down. Like it's
like a Terminator.
It's like yeah.
You know what? Again, upsell for one of these dolls if it can survive underwater and still make the noises and move the same way.
Yeah.
$1,500 instead of $1,200.
The voice is an add-on
Made in
though.
America.
I don't know who
Well,
did the voice.
well, yes, I don't. We should have
I don't know if
researched
you
this
can-
more. I don't know if you can upload voices into it, or if it's just they put like a Sammy mic
I
on it.
think it's like a little thing,
Okay,
yeah. But
okay.
who knows?
Who knows?
I bet somewhere in the world you can get the doll you are looking for. Exactly.
Okay, I like blondes, but that's just.
Oh, I mean, you can get a blonde,
I
but
know, I'm just
Christina will
throwing it out
kill
there, dude.
you.
Throwing it out there.
There's so many. I mean, do you want me to
Anything
go
else?
through
Oh,
more?
I was just no. You know what? We can let
just
everybody
having
out there.
so
I don't
much
want. I
fun
didn't
with
want everyone to
this.
leave our video to go find this. But once we're done here, go to theblast.com. We got a bunch of stories going on. Go look
Yeah.
at that stuff. Then Google this and
Yeah,
go watch.
it's
There is some
insane.
crazy sex doll stuff now. I mean, it's a new
Nuts.
business that'll probably be much bigger in the next couple of years because.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
These dolls are so big. Where would you hide them? Like, if you had people coming over, where would you even put it? In a closet?
I
You
think
introduce them. Just
in
get it
fi-
over
yes,
with.
in-
Just get it over with.
in 5 years, you just put her on the couch.
Yeah,
and
I
everybody
mean-
goes, "What's that?" And you go, "That's
Rachel.
Jamie." Yeah, that's like, yeah. And she goes, "Hi, how's it going?" You know, like if you can upload Sammy's voice, you can probably upload it to have discussion about the best movie you saw over the weekend. And at a point, and by the way, I think not to be a philosopher here for a second,
Oh,
but I would
okay.
say that probably too. there's no spread of disease there. There's probably
I
some
mean, there
good
is
things about
definitely
this that.
bacteria that can hang out
No, I
there
mean,
and
you know
give
my
you
point because this
infections.
is not an actual person. But I just think this may become a little more mainstream than you think it is in the next 5 years.
Hope
So.
not.
Okay, one more thing I wanted to say about Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
We got to go. We got news breaking behind us. I can hear it. Shh. I love, because this is just a personally for me,
Okay.
the drunk moms. Like, of all people in this house, like Pauly D parties, he's
Yes.
single, Vinny.
He's the only single one, Pauly D.
Yeah, like you would expect these guys to party, and the biggest partiers
Are the
JWoww and Snooki, who are moms and
Yes.
married. And I know this because for some reason, leading up to having children with my wife, I was a partier. Everyone who knows me knows I go pretty hard, right? Now, my wife has taken over the Wine Wednesdays,
Yes.
the Taco Tuesdays,
you
the
do.
the Thirsty Thursdays. I mean,
mean-
pretty soon it's everyday alcoholism
Okay,
at
but
a
get
point.
this. She carried your children. She was
I
the one
know,
that
no.
went through the entire thing. So if
I don't
she
fight
wants to
it.
get
I'm not
down,
upset. I just think
it's her right. Just
I-
like these moms. They're paid to go out and party,
Yeah.
and they are pumped and excited, and that they will. I hope, honestly, I have I have a bunch of amazing friends with babies. 2 of my best friends have babies, and when we get together, it is Snooki JWoww status all the time. It is
next
amazing.
on our Facebook Live, Inside Whitney's Thirsty Thursdays with her friends. I will say to end this too, I love these guys. Jersey Shore is awesome. Go watch it. I want to promote them for a second. They aren't here with us to talk about
Well, we
this.
met JWoww. She
This
came
isn't
in.
a sponsored thing. I really think you should watch it. Jersey Shore is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's
I
great.
interviewed the situation in Snooki that before their first season came out all those years ago.
A long
and they
time
were
ago.
cool as shit even then. Can I say shit? They were
Yes.
cool as shit even
Wild
then.
West.
And good luck. I love this. Jersey Shore is awesome. And watch this thing because every Friday, are they on Thursdays?
Thursdays. It's
Tell you what,
Thursday.
we'll have a Jersey Shore update
We
every Friday.
should. Can
Whitney
we
and
have-
Mike updates.
No, can we have a party and film it and drink? That's all I want to do.